Phyllis vows. A new beginning on asterisk, the young and the restless asterisk asterisk asterisk. As the familiar strains of asterisk, the young and the restless asterisk theme music fade into the opening scene, we find Phyllis Summers standing at a crossroads, both literally and figuratively. It's January 3, the start of a new year, and Genoa City is buzzing with the kind of energy that only fresh beginnings can bring. Yet, for Phyllis, the weight of past mistakes, fractured relationships, and lingering regrets make the road ahead seem more daunting than ever. Will she finally embrace the new beginning she's vowed to herself, or will old habits and familiar traps pull her back into chaos? The burden of the past. Phyllis' history in Genoa City is as tumultuous as they come. Over the years, she's been a business mogul, a lover, a fighter, and at times, her own worst enemy. She's battled through betrayals, heartbreaks, and scandals, often leaving a trail of collateral damage in her wake. Her fiery personality and sharp wit have made her a force to be reckoned with, but they've also alienated her from those she loves most. The events of the past year have left Phyllis at her lowest point. Her obsession with revenge against Diane Jenkins spiraled out of control, costing her friendships and her reputation. The fallout with her children, Summer and Daniel, cut deeper than she'd anticipated. Now, as she reflects on her choices, Phyllis realizes she's lost sight of who she is and what truly matters. This January 3, she's made a resolution to leave the past behind and build a better future. A bold declaration. In a private moment at Crimson Lights, Phyllis sips her coffee and pensively stares out the window. The cafe is bustling with familiar faces, but she's lost in her thoughts. A chance encounter with Jack Abbott interrupts her reverie. Jack, ever the voice of reason and calm, notices the vulnerability in her demeanor. "Phyllis," he says gently, "you've been through the ringer, but you're stronger than this. What's next for you?" Phyllis hesitates, then takes a deep breath. "Jack, I've made a mess of things, haven't I? But I'm done with the drama. It's time to rebuild for me, for my kids, and for everyone I've hurt." Her declaration is bold, but Jack's skeptical look reminds her that words are easy. Actions are what count. Rebuilding bridges. The first step in Phyllis' journey is mending the fractured relationship with her children. Summer, still reeling from her mother's antics, isn't easily convinced. "Mom, I've heard this before," Summer says, her tone edged with frustration. "You said you're going to change, but then something happens, and it's the same old Phyllis." Phyllis nods, acknowledging her daughter's pain. "You're right to feel that way. I've let you down more times than I can count. But this time, I'm not making promises. I'm going to show you, one day at a time." Daniel, too, is hesitant but willing to give his mother a chance. Together, the three of them share an emotional moment, laying the foundation for healing. For Phyllis, this tentative step forward is both terrifying and exhilarating. A fresh start in business. Professionally, Phyllis decides to channel her energy into something positive. She's always been a savvy businesswoman, and the idea of launching a new venture excites her. Partnering with Lauren Fenmore, she pitches a concept for a boutique wellness retreat in Genoa City. The retreat would offer everything from spa treatments to life coaching, focusing on helping people rediscover themselves. Lauren, ever the supportive friend, agrees to back the project. "You've got the passion and the drive, Phyllis. Let's make this happen." The project gives Phyllis a sense of purpose and a chance to prove to herself and others that she can create something meaningful. As the retreat begins to take shape, she finds herself drawing strength from her newfound determination, facing Diane. Of course, no journey of self-improvement would be complete without confronting the ghosts of the past. Diane Jenkins remains a thorn in Phyllis' side. Their rivalry has been the source of countless schemes and bitter confrontations. But this time, Phyllis approaches Diane with a surprising proposition, a truce. "I'm done fighting with you, Diane," Phyllis says during an unexpected encounter at Society. "It's exhausting, and it's not who I want to be anymore. Let's find a way to coexist." Diane's response is cautious. "I'll believe it when I see it, Phyllis. But for what it's worth, I'm willing to give it a try." The truce is fragile, but it's a start. For Phyllis, this act of humility and peacemaking is a significant step in her journey. Romance on the horizon? As Phyllis works on rebuilding her life, the possibility of love lingers in the background. Her complicated history with Jack Abbott is far from resolved, and their interactions hint at unresolved feelings. Meanwhile, sparks fly between Phyllis and a new character in town, a charismatic entrepreneur.